Kadru managed to win the bet from Vinita, and as per the condition of the bet, Vinita had to become Kadru's maid. This happened due to the curse from Vinita's first son, Arun. Now, as told by Arun, Vinita started waiting for her other egg to hatch so that her second son can relieve her of this curse. When time came, the second egg hatched and mighty Garud was born from it. He was powerful, fast, agile, and grew bigger with every passing day. His eyes were yellow like lightning and body was glowing like fire. When he would fly high in the sky, flapping his giant wings, everyone would think the god of fire himself is coming. When Garud saw his mother serving the mother of snakes, he asked for an explanation. Vinta told her son all about the bet she lost to her sister. Garud decided to do something to relieve his mother of this curse. He went to the snakes and said, "I will do anything in my capacity to relieve my mother of this curse and free her from slavery. Tell me, what do you want, and I will do it." The snakes thought for a moment and said, "Oh cousin, you are really brave and powerful. Maybe you can do something to relieve us from our mother's curse. Our mother had cursed us to burn in the fire of Janmejay's snake sacrifice. If you could bring nectar from Indra, we will also become immortal, and Janmejay's fire will not be able to harm us. If you succeed in bringing the nectar from Indra, we will relieve your mother from slavery." The god of birds agreed and went on a journey to heaven to get the nectar from gods. When Indra and the other gods found out that Garud is on his way to collect nectar from them, they all decided to somehow stop Garud. However, none of the gods could stop the mighty bird. Garud flapped his giant wings and caused havoc in the army of gods. In the end, Indra lost consciousness and Garud managed to locate the pot of nectar. When Garud was flying high in the sky holding the pot of nectar, he was stopped by Bhagwan Vishnu. He asked Garud, "O Lord of all the flying creatures, if you want to drink this nectar, you must go ahead. You have earned it by defeating the gods. However, what do you want the entire pot for?" Garud replied, "O protector of the universe, I do not have any desire for this nectar. I need it to free my mother from slavery." Seeing Garud have no desire for immortality, Bhagwan Vishnu made Garud immortal without him having to drink the nectar, and also offered him a boon. Garud said, "O God, please allow my likeness to have a place in your emblem." Bhagwan Vishnu said Tathastu and fulfilled his wish. Now Garud said, "O Bhagwan, I also want to offer you a boon. You can ask me whatever you desire." Narayan replied, "O King of Birds, I am beyond desires. Goddess Lakshmi herself is my companion. However, I respect your emotions and I want you to become my ride." Garud said Tathastu and moved on with the pot of nectar. By now, Indra had regained consciousness and attacked Garud with his lightning bolt. However, his mighty lightning bolt failed to harm Garud in any significant way. Indra finally accepted that he cannot defeat Garud and approached him with a peace offering. He said, "O King of Birds, you are so fierce and mighty. I do not want any enmity with you. Instead, I wish to be your friend." Garud said, "I too have nothing against you. There is no reason we should be enemies." Encouraged by this response from the mighty bird, Indra said, If you do not need this nectar, you must return it to me. Whoever gets hold of this will become immortal and then cannot be controlled. They will cause a lot of grief to everyone." Garud explained everything to Indra. He told him how his mother lost a bet to the mother of snakes and had to live as her maid. He also told him about his deal with the snakes to relieve his mother from slavery in return for delivering nectar to them. Indra told Garud that the snakes were cheating and how Kadru had unfairly defeated Vinta with the help of the snakes. This made Garud extremely angry and he vowed to eat only snakes from then on. He suggested to Indradev, "O king of gods, my deal with snakes is to deliver the pot of nectar to them. As soon as I deliver this pot to them, my mother will be relieved of her curse. Afterwards, what happens with the nectar is none of my concern. I can distract them for some time and give you an opportunity to steal the pot from them before any of them can drink it." Thus, after reaching an agreement with Indra, Garud came to the snakes. He kept the pot of nectar on a bed of sharp grass and asked the snakes to relieve his mother from their slavery. They agreed. When they approached the pot to drink nectar from it, Garud said, "Why are you in such a rush? The pot is kept here only and is not going anywhere. You should be in a holy state before you drink it. I suggest you first clean yourself and offer prayer to gods and then only touch the pot." The moment the snakes went to clean themselves, Indra, who was hiding nearby, stole the pot of nectar and brought it back to heaven. When the snakes returned and did not find the pot, they thought maybe some nectar had spilled on the grass and started licking it. The grass was sharp and cut their tongues in two halves. Thus, King of Birds Garud managed to free his mother from the curse of his elder brother Arun. In the process, he managed to become Indra's friend and Bhagwan Vishnu's ride. However, the snakes failed to find a solution to the curse by their mother. What did they do to make sure they survived the snake sacrifice of Janmejay? We will find out in the next part of the story.